6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, and it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Titans sideline, there's head coach Brian Callahan. These guys hoping to get back to 500 with win number 4 here. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. With my buddy Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This is Rigoberto Sanchez to get us started. And we're off in Indianapolis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the number 1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Finds him on the slant. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Dwayne Pratt with the play defensively.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. He was looking for Alec Iomana, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Fields this at the 19. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. Leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Jones setting up the play action. finds Josh Downs. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he is on 3rd and short. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
1st down throw by Jones. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
19, sorry, 60.
From the red zone now. Once more into the hands of Pittman. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Okay, ready?
To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Got it. Ready?
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go. 65.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Gain 15 there. And the Titans have the first.
15 yards. That's good. One Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
No.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Going to throw this one. Ward. He takes it himself.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get it. Count.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Johnny Hecker on that a punt. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Pistol now for Jones. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he will get this inside the 30. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30.
Viking 18.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Jones trying again now on 2nd and 10. Over to Pittman on the sideline. Caught. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Again, Jones to the air. He brings it in. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To the air once more. Here's Jones. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 13-0 lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. 1st and 10. It's Pollard. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and it's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Call the ready.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Get it. Look, 76.
To the air with Ward. With right, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front.
Yep.
And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. First down from the 42.
Roll. 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Straight ahead with Taylor. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Arden Key there for the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go.
Taylor again. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Xavier Ward's up to make the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. He's got to gain a 6 there.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Dive play straight ahead. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup with 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And goal to go.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And here he goes on the boot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
On the stick.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
3rd and long for him here. That's Io Manor with the catch outright. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Begins his return at the 16. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jones now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Back. 60 by 6.
They give to Pollard on the option. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 43. Right back to Pollard. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
It'll be 3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Third down here, need 8 on the play. They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. He's fielded at the 14. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing, Brock. 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. The throw right side finds Pittman. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Here's Jones to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play fake with Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First down throw here for Ward. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Cameron Rhino.
Okay, you know, it's one thing to make some mistakes as a young quarterback out the gate in your rookie season. But we're getting to the middle part of the season now, and one thing you do not want to be, you do not want to be a mistake repeater.
The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. There's enough time they can work into field goal range before actually attempting one as time expires. First and 10 now from the 46. Throwing here, Jones. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. 72.
To throw, here's Jones. As it's go to again, it's Pittman. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Now on the return, here's DK. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on Miami. And this is Devon Achane. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Dolphins get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Jatavian Sanders. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 56 yards, touchdown. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's DeAndre Swift. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Bears find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. A look there at the rest of the action from week number 8. 6 teams on the bye: Arizona, Detroit, Jacksonville, Vegas, the LA Rams, and Seattle. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st down throw by Jones. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person.
And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. On first down, Jones. Down the field, he's got Pierce. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
Most front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
41, Titans nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on.
They motion the tight end over.
60, 60.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Ready? Let's cook it, 19.
From the gun, it's Ward. To the middle, that's snared by Iomanner. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Going now on 1st down. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Again, Ward going to the air. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
What's going to throw here on 3rd? And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
He fields it cleanly. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Now it's Jones off the play action. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
At the 41-yard
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Ward's going to throw it. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up
Let's go
2nd
now.
and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Ward. Hits him on the in route. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Here we go, strike. Let's go. Ready.
To the air with Ward. Quickly gets this one into the hands of Ridley. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Ward now on 3rd down. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Titans
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. It's Io Manor with the catch outright. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. Sly's kick is up and good. And finally in this 4th quarter, Brock, they're able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Downs on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Jones on 1st down. Caught, nice game left side. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. It's going to be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action now with Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Another Colts 1st down.
Here's a handoff for Taylor. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Play fake, Jones. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Taylor. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts throwing 6 more on the blowout. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tack on 7 more to their lead.
48, Titans 3. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So now here comes the Titans on offense. On all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First call here coming from the shotgun. I'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready? 19 target.
Slot man motioned over. To the air on 3rd and long. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. Escapes the defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10.
Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Colts ready for the punt. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. On the ground, Pollard. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready, go.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Not set. This is 3rd and 5. On the gun, it's Ward. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. They'll bring out the punter here. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead for Taylor. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 60.
Taylor again. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 26-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. Go.
They go again with Taylor. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.